So I be watching these cop interaction videos and shit. You know, people getting pulled over and on their rights. Cool, whatever. Awesome. But then you got people who want to be dicks about the situation, which doesn't make it any better for anybody else. Why the police don't trust citizens and citizens don't trust the police. Oh man, I didn't even record. Oh yeah, I did record. But I'm watching this one video, and the dude is recording the police and driving. One, you're not supposed to be on your cell phone and driving, period. Regardless if it's fucking, I'm recording my odometer hitting 1,000,000 miles, or fucking, I got a phone call from the school telling me to come pick up my kids. The police don't want to hear that shit because you're not supposed to do it. So, you know what I mean? Just pull over. Don't go 3 or 4 blocks and then pull over into a back alley and think that the shit's fucking cool, because that just intensifies them more than fucking them you actually pulling over at the gas station you just fucking passed and be like, okay, officer, what's the problem? Even though dude was doing what he wanted, doing his deed and recording the situation, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm gonna record the police. Bet, record the police, but don't walk up on the police with a fucking recorder all close to their fucking car while they're trying to do something, for the simple fact of they feel uncomfortable, and the first thing they're going to do is lash out at you because you're too close. One, I don't know why you're walking up to the police car, regardless if I'm sitting in a parking spot filling out a report, or if I'm standing at a goddamn stop sign making sure people cross the street safely. Don't walk up behind me with the fucking camera recorder just standing there going, Like, you gotta know your place in life. If you're gonna do something, do the shit correctly. Don't do the shit correctly. Don't record the police right directly up on them while they're doing nothing to you, or they're doing their job, as in, I just arrested somebody, my partner took them off, I'm filling out the rest of the report. Don't walk up on the police doing that shit, because one, it's going to piss them off. Two, you can do that, but you're pissing them off, which means you're having a pissing contest with the police. What if the nigga just shot you? I ain't know why the fuck you walked up on my car, so I'm gonna blast you 4 times because you got your hand in your pocket and one holding the fucking camera. How do I know you're not gonna record my last breath? Now, I'm not sitting here saying, don't do the right thing. Like, if you're walking down the street on public property, which is any sidewalk, and you're using your camcorder to record street signs and store signs and little itty bitty shit like that, and the police, hey, sir, you're doing such and such, and we got a couple complaints. Well, sir, I have the right to do this, so what the fuck are you stopping me for? It's a difference when you're standing in front of the courthouse recording everybody that walks in and out, because one, you never know who's going into witness protection or who's not going into witness protection. So, let's just say, alright, I live in front of the courthouse. I'm standing at my front door, facing the courthouse, with my cell phone, recording everybody that walks in and out of the fucking courthouse. They're going to come over and ask me what the fuck I'm doing. I have the right to do this. Yeah, you do, but this person here is going into witness protection and you got them on camera. You're in trouble. Because this person is in witness protection. They're going into witness protection and you're showing their last known step. And you can post it online, sure. But who knows who might be looking at your online status. It might be somebody that doesn't like such and such, and they might be wanting to kill buddy. And they might live all the way in Milwaukee. Facebook friends, YouTube friends, Hulu, well, not Hulu, why'd I say Hulu? But, you get the drifts of it if you're watching the video. I'm pissed off at a lot of this shit because it's unnecessary for people to act like that. Like, I watched one dude, 2015 or whatever, he went to McDonald's, he was sitting in his car, he was eating his food, he was sitting in front of his hotel, that he got a room for, and the police want to ask him 1,001 questions. Fuck you got? What the fuck you come over here fucking with me for? Excuse my French for little kids who are gonna listen to the video, but what are you bothering me for? I'm not doing anything but eating my food. Yes, I have a room here. No, I don't need to identify myself for this, that, and the third reason. I'm not committing a crime. I'm not about to commit a crime. I'm chilling here eating my food. I'm gonna eat, take my trash, throw it in the trash, and go to fuck to my room, go to sleep. Whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. If you're gonna go up there, jack off, if you're gonna call a hooker, well, don't call a hooker at that point in time, because, nigga, you just got caught by the police. But there's certain ways to go about shit. If you're doing the right thing and the police stop you, feel free to live to show your fucking right to do what the fuck you gonna do. But if you're walking down the street and see the police parked, and there's one cop, two cops, three cops in a fucking cop car, and they're filling out paperwork, or they're sitting there plotting and scheming on some shit, or they might just be surveillance, or, they might be protecting somebody. Don't walk up on the car acting like, hey, you shouldn't be here. One, they have to be there for such and such reason. Yeah, you're right for telling them they need to move, but if you're going to come over there and tell them they need to move, knock on the window, hey sir, you're parked in an illegal spot, can you move? So when people come through, they'll be okay. Now, if they want to cop an attitude after that, defend your fucking right. But don't walk up on the police with your camera talking about, my hand's in my pocket, you ain't gonna make me take it out. Because he gonna shoot your stupid ass, you keep on fucking playing stupid. You dig me, you stupid motherfuckers? Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, express your right. Have your right to do what you want to do. Like, I was watching another video where dude was walking down the street with an AR-15 pistol. Regardless if it's a big pistol, little pistol, whatever the fuck, you're walking in front of the police station. Yes, you have all the right to walk in front of the police station with your pistol, but if you're walking back and forth, that raises their suspicion. You dig what I'm talking about? Yes, you have the right to have your pistol, but if you're walking in front of the police station, regardless if you walk past it one time and don't come back, cool, different. If you walk past it 2, 3, 4 times, regardless if you're walking down the street like you're walking your dog, regardless if you're walking there like you're walking your kids to a park, Slim, you can pass the police station 2, 3, 4 times with a pistol out. In this day and age, there's fucking shit going on that they're concerned about for their safety. So if you're doing stupid shit like that, that makes them wanna, let me see what the fuck he's doing. And if you walk past it one time, stop and talk to somebody, and forget, oh, I just came past the police station, I'm gonna walk back up the street because my homeboy said there's a party up the street, so I'm gonna go to the party. Bet! Alright, police, hey, I'm going to this party with my AR-15 in my hand because I can fucking do so. Do it! But don't walk past the police station 3 or 4 times, talk to somebody, and then stand in front of the police station. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to stand here because in their mind, that's a threat. That's a big threat. We don't know if you talk to them and they're going to get their pistols and y'all going to run in this bitch like Grand Theft Auto 5 and steal all the documents that necessarily don't need to be taken. You know what I mean? Like, the police have a different mindset from us citizens. Just like we have a different mindset from the police. If I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm going to do me. You have no right to stop me. But if you're walking around here dressed like you about to do some shit and the police stop you and ask for your information, you're like, hey, I ain't do nothing wrong, express your right. But if you're walking down here recording every fucking thing on their property, they don't really have the right to stop you from doing such, but they have a right to question it because it's their property as the police, I want to say, even though us taxpayers pay for it, it's their property, and they don't want one of their friends getting into an incident to where they get hurt because you want to record squad car F922 FU, you know what I mean? And that's the one that Officer Dipshit drives, and he's the dipshit of everything. And your cousin got pulled over last week for a tail light being out, and them niggas want, and your cousin's like, fuck it, it is what it is, but his friend is like, nah, fuck that, we gonna pop this nigga tires, we gonna, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta think about certain shit before you do it. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to defend the police. I'm trying to basically make people aware of what the fuck is actually going on in your mind. Think about it. If you pull up, I live in Front Row, Virginia. Mind you, anybody who watching this that ain't from around this bitch, you know what I mean? There's a Martin's that has a fire lane all through the front of that motherfucker. But people park there anyway because they gonna go in, get some milk, and come back out. Mind you, the lines might be 20 minutes long. So you can fuck around, come out, your car be about to be towed, you got a ticket, or some extra bullshit. So at least leave somebody in the car that can move the car. So if you in there extra long, the police hop behind you, you just like, oh, well, you only went in there to go get some milk or some bread, whatever. I'll move it, get the fuck out of your way. But if you want to be a dick, he be like, look, I'm just going to write the ticket. Go ahead and move the car, let him know he got a ticket because he's not supposed to park here. He or she not supposed to park here, whatever. But you got to know something. If the police is parked there and they're going in for whatever, regardless if they're going in there for a case of beer when they get off, some milk when they get off because their kids is hungry, or they want to make mashed potatoes and they need milk and they got to get it before they get off, and they just thinking, oh, well, I'm already here. I circled the whole parking lot. You know what I mean? There's really not nobody, you know what I mean? There's really not this, that, and the third in the way. I'm going to park right here and I'm going to go ahead and go inside. You as a citizen have the right to, not really citizen's arrest, but you can give them a citizen's ticket. Like, all right, you need to go to court for your illegal parking in a police car. But if the motherfucker goes in there because somebody got caught stealing and that person is still in the store and they're looking for that person, that's something totally different. But if they come out and they're sitting in their car waiting for that person to come out, don't walk up on the car with your camera out saying, wait for him to look at you. Nah, you express yourself first. Hey, bud, you know you're not supposed to be parked here. Go ahead and move your shit. You know what I mean? If you really want to look for dude, there's a parking space right in the front. Right here next to the motherfucking handicap spot. You can park there and you can look at both doors and see dude come out. So if you gotta get him, you can get him. You can hop out, run, tackle him, or you can chase him down in the car, hit him with the car, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's necessary to do. I'm not saying it's right to do. But as a person watching these videos and as a person that explicitly doesn't express his rights, if the police stop me and they're like, hey, sir, who are you? My name's Mark. Where you from? From out this bitch. Where you live at? Where you going? You don't need to know all that information, but at least I told you my name. So we can be on a first name basis. You be like, hey, Mr. Mark. Or you be like, hey, Mark, what are you doing? This, that, and the third. But don't be an asshole. You know what I mean? Don't necessarily be an asshole. Like, you can be an asshole all day. I'm not telling you not to be you. I'm just saying, if you get approached by the police, there's different ways to go about it. If they come off at you as an asshole, you come off at them as an asshole. You know what I mean? But you don't have to necessarily be an asshole. You can be nice. No, sir, I'm not giving you my information because I didn't do nothing wrong. Now, once the tension level rise from there, that's more or less on their part because they feel the need that they need to know who you are. And just because they see your face, they don't know you. You know what I mean? So they want to ID you. You don't have to if you don't want to, if you didn't do anything wrong. But if you did something wrong and you're hiding the fact of you did something wrong, like let's just say I go into Martin's and I steal a Snickers. Mind you, ain't nobody see me steal the Snickers. Ain't nobody pay attention to me stealing the Snickers, but I'm walking down the street and I got the Snickers. Alright, I did something wrong. So if the police stop me and, hey sir, how you doing? I'm good. I don't have to tell them I stole a Snickers. But if it slips up, hey, I just stole a Snickers, fuck. You hear that, nigga? All right, let me write you a ticket or put you in handcuffs, whatever the fuck may be. But you don't necessarily have to tell them if you did something wrong. But if they already know you did something wrong, and they got a call that you were the person that did it, okay. Like I said, I've been watching these videos for a minute. So this is gonna be a pretty long video anyway. But I've been watching these videos for a couple days now, a couple months. I think just a couple days. But I've seen a lot. You know what I mean? And a lot of it's just negligence on the police behalf. Because if, like I said, I was watching this video. And I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but I was watching a video. Dude was taking pictures of his house. You know what I mean? I don't know if he was going to send it to IKEA or one of the other places or to somebody to come by and do some work to it, whatever. But one of his neighbors called the police saying he's a suspicious guy. That must be the new guy in the neighborhood. Unless you're new in the neighborhood and niggas don't know that you actually live there. You know what I mean? The police pull up on you, hey sir, we got a call that somebody's out here taking pictures of shit. No, I'm taking pictures of my house. I'm not out here fucking with nobody else. I'm across the street from my house. I'm taking pictures of the house. I'm sending shit to IKEA so they can do some work. You could say that if you want to. Or you could be like, nah, I'm not doing nothing. My First Amendment right, you know, video recording, whatever the fuck I want, video recording. Bet. So for the police to go any further than I need to identify you because we had somebody call about somebody being suspicious is different. Nah, I'm not going to give you my information because I'm not doing nothing wrong. Now, if you are doing something wrong and you still want to hide the fact, yeah, show your rights. But when they find you in a fucking lie, it's your ass, not mine. You know what I mean? That's on you, bro. But you gotta understand there's certain ways to go about shit. Nah, I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm not giving you my ID. Nah, I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm not giving you my fucking ID. Depending on the circumstance. Now, if you're with a group of motherfuckers and one of y'all got a warrant for the arrest, that nigga gonna run on Jump Street when the police show up. Nigga, I'm not going to jail. Them niggas already know me. Nah, boop, boop, boop. Beat feet. You know what I'm saying? But they'll have that on their screen if this person has a warrant or not. The only way they'll really find out if they run your ID. Unless you did something wrong, that'd be the only reason for them to actually run your ID. Mind you, every state has different laws inside their town after the state law is permitted. So, just for instance, I don't know too much of the law, but I know something about the law. Nigga, I don't have to ID myself if I didn't do nothing wrong, right? Right. Yeah. But you go, let's just say, alright, I'm in Front Row and I go to Winchester. One of the Winchester policemen pull me over because I'm walking down the street. I might not know the law that if they stop you, you have to give ID. That might be in their town or whatever. So I might not know. So I can fight it. Nah, I'm not giving my ID. That nigga throw me on the ground, put me in handcuffs. Look, Slim, you're going to jail because you don't want to identify yourself, which is a law around here. You have to ID yourself if the police approach you, period. I don't give a fuck if I'm saying hi. I don't give a fuck if I'm walking by and I look at you twice. Nigga, if I say, who the fuck are you? You pull out your ID. Some places are like that. But some people need to, like I've learned a lot watching this shit. And that's why I'm making this video, because I don't like the fact of people abusing that to their own will. Once again, the only part of it that I don't like is when people approach the police about moving their vehicle and don't say shit, or you're walking next to an unauthorized police station area and they all come out squad deep. Do you not realize what times we live in? 2011 was the worst year for America after that fucking bombing on those buildings. Because everybody became suspect. Everybody. White, well, not really white. But Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, blacks, Africans, Haitians, all of them became suspect because some niggas bombed the shit. Mind you, I don't know who really did it. But still, the shit happened. So you have to You express your right in the right way. Don't express your rights in the wrong way. Don't say, sir, I'm over here because I can be over here and I don't have to move. You're right. But they're in their rights because that's their shit. Regardless if we pay for it or not, that's their shit. They're trying to make sure their shit doesn't get tampered with. Just like if you walk outside and see 10 cops standing in your yard, walking around your house, what the fuck is y'all doing here? Same purpose goes for them. What the fuck are you doing here? Regardless if it says no trespassing, authorized personnel with your family name on it, whatever. If they around that bitch, you gonna get in your feelings about it. Yeah, you right. You could be over here if you want to. If you want to. You dig what I'm saying? If you want to. Don't do shit to put yourself in a situation where you're fighting with the police over nothing. Why do you want to be that person? I'm not even saying it's a bad thing, but why do you want to be that person to either end up being the person the police are always going to look at? Regardless if you didn't do nothing wrong 3 weeks ago and the police pull you over because your tag light just went out, but it was a glitch, like a shortage in the electrical wiring. Your shit just went out. And then they pull you over, you stop your car, put your car in park, and the light cuts back on. They're like, oh, well, your tag light was out. I guess it might have just been a glitch. Because I seen a video just like that. And the dude got stopped because he said your third brake light was out, and he went on and said, oh, well, your tag light was out too, and dude broke it down to him. Technically, I don't need a third brake light if the shit is not in there. If it's not there, period. I don't need it. He's right. My tag light's out. Nah, nigga, my tag lights work. Hopped out, my tag lights was on. Couple minutes later in that video, this nigga's walking around a police station, clearly shows authorized personnel for the police station, but he's all up next to the gate like he's gonna go in. For them, you're not doing a terroristic thing at the time, but it seems that you're going to. Now I'm not here to educate anybody, and I'm not here to say you're right, you're wrong. I'm not here to be an asshole, and I'm not here for people to be like, oh, well, he's siding with the police, because I don't fuck with the police. I haven't had an encounter with the police in a while. And I don't plan on it. Fuck the police, because the first, like I said, they'll do some extra shit, and I don't want to be around that extra shit. I don't want to be known as that person that's always in the extra shit. Fuck that shit, bro. What the fuck I want to be in your extra shit for? I'm not going to walk up on the police while he's standing outside talking shit. Oh, fuck you, Mr. Officer. I could do what the fuck I want to do. Awesome. But, you know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, dude, there's certain ways to go about shit, and either you do it or you don't. However the fuck you feel about it, do you. But first and foremost, be safe. Because if you do walk up on a police station and you are doing something that they feel might put one of them in harm, you might get shot or tased, or about 50 of them jump on you and one of them poke the little plunge in your ass talking about, who the fuck? I'm just saying, man. I had to make it funny. If you don't like it, fuck you. You know what I mean?
I love you, baby. Oh my god.
Like, you have to know where you stand at in life. You know what I mean? My name Mop, a.k.a. Twink, a.k.a. CRAIG the third. You don't understand, fuck you. Holla at your boy when you see me. Peace.